All right, we're back, Fight Fans. Akim Barak, Sirius XM Fight Nation in the zone. Huge heavyweight on his road to redemption, our guy, Dillian Whyte.
Welcome to the show, brother.
I'm good, man. What's going on?
What's going on? So, first off, welcome to the show. Thanks for taking the time. You're in Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. That's just your place of choice where you like to train.
Yeah. You know, it's a bit better to train here than the UK at the minute. UK is on proper lockdown. A lot of things is closed. And here it's a bit more quiet. You know what I mean? I'm away from family. I can get more stuff done. I can focus on the training and just, you know, I don't have to wake up to take kids to school or do this or do that. You know, just
Right. You focus.
It looks like you bring your kids with you. You bring your dogs everywhere you go, it seems like.
Yeah, they only go to school once a week. They only go to training once or twice a week, so that's not too bad.
And the cuisine is pretty good. The Portuguese cuisine, I have a friend that owns a restaurant over here. Barack, you've been there at ringside. Like, the food is amazing in Portugal, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the food is good. There's a lot of fresh produce. Fresh produce here, you know, they grow, I think, don't quote me on this, but about 78% of it they own produce, so they don't really, the ocean is there. The ocean is there, everything's there, so they don't really need to get stuff like pre-packaged and stuff coming through different places. And then like it's Europe as well, so other things that's not here, they just drive it across the border and stuff. You don't need to fly
so
a lot of things, you know.
So
Yeah.
All right, so let's get right into it, man. There's so many things to talk about with you. We could talk about the rematch, but I want to divert from that a second, because the biggest thing to me in your career was you and Wilder going back and forth, you know, and you know, you calling him out, saying that he's scared, this, that, and the third. He doesn't have a belt anymore. Do you still have that same energy towards Wilder, or was it only belt motivated?
Well, it was built and it was personal, but, you know, obviously the energy is obviously different because now, you know, you was one of the guys, you two was both cats that I showed that he was saying he was going to try and let me wait 2 years.
I know. Yeah.
He did end up letting me wait 2 years, and I end up losing at the end of 3 years. So it's a fight that it's a big fight. It's a fight we're interested in, a fight that I would definitely like to have at some point. But right now, I'm on this all-out war, and I start with in the Povetkin. He's a serious dude, as I said before the fight. You know, you see, I was beating him up, I was dominating him, and then lost concentration for a second, and then that's all she wrote, you know.
You know, Eddie, we had Eddie on, and just to touch on one more thing in regards to Wilder, he said it's still a big fight. He would like to make the fight happen. How do you feel about what Wilder's accusations about Mark Breland, the water? Because we haven't spoken since then, since those accusations, and he said that he'll have proof that they were all in cahoots. Fury, his own trainer Mark Breland, tampering with the water, and the referee.
That's some bull. That's straight. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would Mark Breland spend his whole career training him and being there through probably ups and downs, and probably traveling from where we live to where you go to train Deontay Wilder and putting so much time and effort? Mark Breland ain't no young cat, you know. Obviously, he's an old guy, you know what I mean? Be taking those power punches on the pads and sacrifice. Why would he do a lot and now all of a sudden team up with Fury? Actually, we don't know. Maybe Deontay Wilder done some bullshit to him and he's like, could be a possibility. Maybe Deontay Wilder do some dark stuff to him and he's like, I'm going to get this guy back. But Mark Breland don't strike me as that kind of guy. Mark Breland strike me as a peaceful, honest guy who's a hard worker. And I believe he was a top fighter as well. And Mark Breland got the same kind of stoppage that Deontay Wilder got. So I believe that when he saw Deontay Wilder in that position, it was like he thought, you know what? I've been here before. I know what this is like. And I thought he was the only one that showed real compassion, not just in it for the money, and did the right thing, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a guy watching a fight. I'm not part of his team.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing about accusations. No matter how bizarre they might sound, there's always a little bit of possibility that they might be true. But let's talk let's talk about your rematch with Povetkin. Is there any slight possibility that you might have overlooked him a little bit, being that your name was always synonymous with other names other than Povetkin?
No. That would never happen. You know, I'm not that kind of guy, and I'm like, you know, Alexander Povetkin, former world champion, former amateur world champion, former Olympic champion. You know, great fight. He's only lost 2 fights in his whole career. He is somebody who ain't lost a fight in many years. From amateur to pro, beat everyone. If you look at his amateur records, all the way through, he's beating everybody. We know how tough he is. We know how good he is. We know how skillful he is. Obviously, some people say, oh, yeah, he was this age, he was that age. But the last thing to go is someone's punch, as we saw in the fight. So I never overlooked him. The whole time I stayed grounded, I was like, listen, none of those fights will mean nothing unless I get past this guy. It's just a shame that I was put in a position where I had to keep taking world title, rosy fight without a world title on the line for the best part of 3 years. It's crazy, but I never overlook anyone I fight, man. I bring the same energy and the same mindset to every fight, but it was strange times. A lot of things was going on and whatever, so.
Yeah, for those just tuning in, Dillian Whyte on the line with us. And one thing about you, I've always respected, you make no excuses, right? So you take the loss, take it on the chin, and then back to the drawing board. But within yourself, was there something where damn, I didn't do this right in training camp, or I slacked in a fight, I got too comfortable? What are you gonna shift and change to avoid that from happening?
I thought I did everything right in the fight. There's a few technical issues, like there's a few times when I was doing a few things like that I shouldn't have been doing. Obviously I was sort of engaging and switching off sort of thing. But I just said I don't really have to change much, man. I just gotta just be consistent, do what I do, and just be a dog. That's it. And just try and just take the fight from early and just make it into a brawl. Obviously sometimes you think, I'm gonna try and do this, I'm gonna try and do that, but one thing I know is I'm a fight where I need to flow, not waste time thinking about this, thinking about I just gotta get in there and just start flowing and just start letting it go from early. That's what I gotta try and do to start, because every time I touched him, we all saw the results. Obviously I didn't even hit him properly once, and even the body punch was hitting him and his body was shaking. One time I hit him to the body and he was looking at me in my face like, come on, dude, it's a fight. Like, why are you trying to hit me like this?
No, I did notice that you heard him even with shots really not landing flush. They were like grazing and not full force shots, and you were hurting them. So, obviously I could imagine if shots, you think conditioning played a part in that though? Or did you get tired in that round?
No, I was good, man. I was good. Look, I got up before the 10-second count. I got up and I was good. I was up already. I was good. Conditioning wasn't a problem. I was in great shape. I was on my perfect weight for me. Obviously I weighed 114, and I think I was even lighter, but I had a drug test in the morning, so I had to drink a bunch of water and stuff before the weigh-in and stuff. So I had to drink two liters bottle of water and stuff. So that made me put a bit of weight on before the weigh-in. But I was in good shape. You can see I was in good shape. I was strong. I was good. But Povetkin's experience. He's a tough guy. He's very experienced, and he's one of those guys that probably practiced that punch 2 million times his whole life. And it's just that one time where it's like, dude, I'm in trouble. I need to pull something out, and then he just pulled it out. So congratulations to him and well done to him. And I ain't making no excuse. People say, it was a lucky. I said, why you that saying a lucky punch? I just said it was a good punch. He landed the punch, and that was it. Obviously, we both I went for the hook, he went for the uppercut, and he got there before me. That's all.
All right. Definitely can respect that, man, to give the man his props. But how do you feel whereas you had to have so many tough fights and then you see other fighters who could take a tune-up fight? How do you feel when that happens?
Man, it's just so my career is sort of gone, and it's just what the fans and stuff come to expect from me. Sometimes you fall into these roles where it's just what it is. It's like nobody want to see me fighting no tune-up, no easy fight. They want to see me fighting proper fights, and that's how you become a star fighter in the division. That's how you become. Obviously, there are two ways of doing it. You can be one of those guys that get looked after and get promoted and be like this and be that guy that pretty guy, or a guy that looks good, or a guy whatever, Olympic medalist, whatever you are, or someone a fan favorite, or someone just got big hometown following or whatever. And then there's just the dogs out there just go out and work, and grind and work, like a mother.
Sound like you just Sound like you just talked about Anthony Joshua and you, the pretty guy and the dog.
It is what it is. That's sort of how it went at the start. But obviously, he went on to he went on to do good things, win heavyweight title. Obviously, beat me on the way to the road to winning heavyweight title and stuff. But you know, obviously, if you look at the careers and the lifestyle, you know what we've been through in life, what he went through, what I went through, the careers, and we came on the scene, and I came on the scene and stuff like that, and whatever. You know, that's just life, though, man. You know, stuff happen. You can't cry, you can't complain, and be like, this and the other. You know, so it's all good, man.
So if you don't get, you don't get that championship fight, you still got to make money. I know you're making good money now. Is there ever a chance of you fighting Ruiz? I know you guys went back and forth on social media a lot.
Ruiz is crazy. And we offered him, I think, $7 or $8 million.
Wow.
That's what he got he got less than that to fight Joshua the first time, and he took it. Then he's getting more than that to fight Joshua after losing to Joshua, and then he just started stalking some stuff and saying some stuff, and I don't know what's wrong with these guys, man. I don't know. It's business. It's boxing. It's business. So what if you lose once or twice or whatever? Like, so what? Like, if you lose a couple of fights, it doesn't matter. As long as you compete with the best people and you go in there and you fight and you show people that you want to fight and you fight. You look at Derek Chisora, the guy's had 12 losses or something, but he's still one of the fans' favorite. You know what I mean? It's like,
yes,
he's a warrior. You got to respect D-Boy because he comes to put work in. You know what I'm saying? You know, people say, he's this and that. Well, he put work in. So you got to respect these cats, man.
Dillian, good luck on the rematch. Looking forward for you to getting back on top so you can get these big fights, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you, man. Stay safe.
Respect, man. Thanks. It was a pleasure catching up with you guys, man. Stay safe, man. God bless you guys.
Likewise, man.